you okay?
That's okay, if you like it like this, I think that's fine with everything. So this has to do with leather. What is this? Ah, that's a pen. So, what is this? So this is exactly the expectation.
Natural, not...
Yeah, well, exactly. So, for instance, now I'm at the weighing station in the lab. So, for instance, how do you fight contamination? If you pick up a cap, and then this cap falls on the floor, what you do is you try to find this cap, of course, and it goes straight, and it goes straight in the bin. Because if on the floor there was a tiny amount of, let's say, vanillin, that's right here. So this is a powder. So you can do whatever you want. You will have some little crystals going around the scale or on the floor or around that shape. So if you have one of those tiny little crystals going on that cap, same if you drop a pipette. If you drop a pipette on the floor, the pipette, even new, goes straight in the bin, like this. Because if there was a tiny crystal of vanillin or a tiny crystal of mousse crystal, also called Evernil, then you screw up your whole batch. If you have a batch of citrus, this tiny thing of vanillin, you will see it. And you won't know where it's coming from. You will smell it, and how come I don't see it in my formula? It messes up a whole day of weighing if that came into your solution and you did not know about. So this is the kind of thing where you have to be extremely careful. Another thing I never want to see are people using pipettes more than once. So once you've dipped a pipette in a bottle like this, and then you weigh what you had to weigh, and if you want you can put the liquid back. You don't keep the pipette like that, because why? This liquid starts to evaporate. So some of the solid that you have in this liquid stays on the pipette, the liquid evaporates. Then you reuse that pipette, so now the inside of the pipette and also the outside is more concentrated in the solid that was in that solution than the liquid. So you don't have the same composition when you pipette again the fresh liquid. You have some residues that are now more concentrated in your liquid here. So this is also a big no-no. Once you've pipette, you put whatever you want back into the bottle and then it goes straight in the trash. So I know we do use a lot of disposables in perfumery, but there are reasons. Is that the dangers are much too big, that something goes wrong if you are not squeaky clean and squeaky precautious about what goes in that final bottle when you weigh something. We have to know exactly what's in there, no more, no less. So watch every time, be anti-contamination, do all the right gesture to fight this disease.